It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Today we celebrate World Oceans Day. The ocean is the heart of our planet, and like your heart pumping blood through your body, the ocean connects all people from across our planet. Two Oceans Aquarium Communications and Media Executive Renée Leeuwner joins us to talk about how people come together on World Oceans Day to celebrate that connection, and how now more than ever also to help solve problems like plastic trash in our marine protected areas. A very good morning to you, Renée. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Morning. Thank you for having me. It's so great speaking to people outside of my house.
I can imagine you've been under lockdown for quite a while, so it's such a pleasure to have you this morning. I mean, Renée, why do we celebrate World Oceans Day, and how exactly is this day used to help spur people into action?
So World Oceans Day is the most amazing day. It's obviously one of the favorites here at of the aquarium. It's celebrating our blue heart, that blue pulsing blood that keeps this earth going. So people all over the world celebrate it differently, and organizations celebrate it differently. But essentially it's a day to make people realize that we cannot live without a healthy ocean. Sylvia Earle always says, without the blue, there is no green. So without the healthy ocean, there is no healthy land. So that's the essence of World Oceans Day. Each year has a special theme, and then people build from there. So before lockdown, if we didn't have lockdown, we might have done a big cleanup or a big drive to get people involved with their local beaches. But for now, we're doing things differently because of the current situation we find ourselves in.
How are you doing these things differently this time around?
It's more of a virtual interaction, but it's still one to go to the heart of every person, to create awareness and education around the ocean, and to still love for the protection and the protection of the ocean.
Although it's virtual, it's still as important as if you were there to help pick up and clean up around our oceans. Can you tell us more about this year's theme, Together We Can Protect Our Home? Why is it so relevant now more than ever?
This theme is incredibly important because during this time it's crucially important for us to have a healthy ocean, and we can only get that if we stick together and we work together. So something like an MPA, which is a marine protected area, is incredibly important because it not only looks after the environment and the animals within that area, it also looks after cultural, tourism, economic. It actually brings everything together within one area. South Africa has 42 MPAs, which amounts to 5% of our marine environment that's protected. It's only 5%.
Oh, wow.
The global drive is to have 30% of the world's oceans protected by 2030. So we can all join in with that by lobbying governments to protect more and signing online petitions, like I said. And yeah, it's something that we can all do without having to leave our homes at this stage, but still, we're together in this.
I mean, if not this planet, which planet? Everything, as you've mentioned, is interlinked. I mean, if we keep our oceans clean, we're protecting the species in the oceans. We're also helping ourselves as people, because the ocean provides most of the oxygen that we breathe in. The global campaign, Renée, is running the Better Bag Challenge, where people will promise to avoid disposable plastic bags for at least 1 year. Why is this such a huge help for both animals, people, and our oceans?
So I have to start off by just mentioning the Rethink the Bag campaign here, which is something run by the Two Oceans Aquarium Education Foundation. It's a joint venture between the aquarium and our foundation. And that's been running since about 2011. We are lobbying government and lawmakers. We are lobbying or speaking to consumers and retail stores and so forth to have the plastic bag banned in South Africa. It's the reason why it's so important. It's so simple. It's such a simple thing to do. Just stop doing one thing. Stop buying those plastic bags. Stop supporting a throwaway society by buying a plastic bag that lasts 20 minutes and then gets tossed away.
Yes.
It's vitally important that we change our mindset towards one thing, because once you've changed your mindset towards one thing, you start seeing other things that you can do. So not only is it eliminating the waste from the environment, which ends up mostly in the sea, and being mistaken for food by various animals, or they get entangled or so forth, but it also makes a mind shift change.
I think we're all guilty when it comes to, you know, those non-disposable plastic bags that we just buy at the shops because it's so convenient for us. So it's very important to also just put the mental in the forefront and think about the consequences that will come after from just a simple plastic bag. What are some of the simple ways in which we can learn more about what we can do to help maintain a healthy planet for future generations?
So the easiest way is to educate yourself. Learn. Speak to people who know. And the Aquarium is an incredible resource for that. Our website is really full of incredible information. We work very hard. One of our major points within the Aquarium, we focus on two things. One is overfishing and the other one is plastic in the ocean. We're not talking about just litter in the ocean. We're specifically talking about plastic in the ocean. Visit our website. Learn as much as you can, and then once you've learned, wear blue and tell two. Learn something and tell two people about it. A couple of years ago, the World Oceans Day theme was wear blue and tell two.
We have to be responsible for our planet and our oceans and look into sustainable development so that we preserve our Earth for future generations. Renée Leeuwner, thank you so much for joining us this morning, for shedding light on this very important topic. It's something that we definitely all need to be hands-on with, and I hope that you enjoy the rest of your morning.
Thank you very much, and thank you for bringing the message to more people.
And Expresso will definitely continue to do that. You at home can help World Oceans Day grow the movement to protect our blue planet by using the hashtag #ProtectOurHomes. You can also help keep operations running smoothly during lockdown at the Two Oceans Aquarium by buying a ticket or annual membership now, which can be redeemed when the aquarium reopens. Donations can also be made to the not-for-profit Two Oceans Aquarium Education Fund, which is responsible for some of the amazing education, conservation and research work.